Yeah, so today we have an issue. The office is leaking. We have no roof. Yeah. We have a bit of an issue. Because of the weather, the roof has come off of the building. So all of the offices in the building are leaking, and I feel a bit sorry for the guy next door though, because he no longer has a ceiling.
Mad that. Do I go up to the roof and just brush it up? We're in it for the long run. We're never gonna go first. Our own water supply.
What are you looking at?
So yeah, we've done this once before. The mic wasn't working properly, so
You stupid.
let's do this again. Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm Kieran Rogers, just one of the developers here at Try Hard Interactive. And yeah, well, we don't have a roof today, which is proving problematic. But anyway, I'm gonna get on with it because I've been talking. I'm waffling too long. I've already done this once before. Our mic cut out, so it was like 25 minutes of talking. So let's do it again. Today we'll be covering what is in the new update, what is in the February update for the Otterman Empire. It's up on our itch.io now for everyone to go and play test. We have a number of new features introduced in there. But yeah, let's start from the beginning. So, as most of you know, well, as some of you know, a few of you know, we've been rebuilding the project from the ground up, and we've done this for a number of reasons. We've been doing it to remove clutter, to make things perform a little bit better, and to give our programmer full reign over all of the systems and mechanics, all the blueprinting, all the programming that we have implemented in there. So it makes his job a little bit easier. So yeah, the game. This month we're trying out a new game mode. We are trying out free for all. The reason we're introducing free for all is to make it a little bit more competitive. We've been working off a 2v2 team deathmatch game mode for the past couple of months. So we thought we'd change it up a little bit, see how that changes the pace of the gameplay a little bit. It also helps me from a level design perspective, test a few new things, see which areas of the map players use more when they're not part of a team. From a character standpoint, not much has changed. We've been re-implementing the characters. We've got all the animations in there, new animations, and they're feeling a lot better now. We also have introduced a sprint mechanic specifically for Geo, our giant otter. He's a little bit more slow, slower paced, heavier, a more powerful character. So we introduced a sprint mechanic on the right bumper where he can, so the players can get around the level a little bit easier. We felt that he was a little bit too slow. It caused players to be at a bit of a disadvantage. Other features include a spectator cam. So now, once you're killed, you can see the person who kills you, which is usually Brad all the time. We have implemented enemy outlines, so now you can identify enemies at a short and long distance. The big issue we had there was people didn't know where enemies were situated, how to identify enemies compared to their own teammates. We originally had like a ring system around the base of each player, but then what we decided to do is implement an entire outline for enemy characters. So we've updated the HUD and UI elements as well. What we want to do is kind of reduce the clutter in the player's peripheral and integrate it more into the reticle system of the game. Yeah, thank you, Brad. The reticle system of the game. So the way it works now is your ammo and how much water you have in your jetpack is situated around the reticle. Someone on the roof.
That's them probably fixing the roof. Yeah.
Oh, we're fixing the roof. The reason we did that as well is we don't want to hinder the player, because there's only so much screen space when they're playing a split screen multiplayer game. We want to make sure that we remove as much clutter so that the player can see what's going on in the match as much as possible. We've implemented a character selection screen finally, so we've implemented a main menu screen. You enter a character selection screen then, so every player can choose out of the 4 characters that we've implemented already. We've also now updated the jetpack controls. So one of the biggest kind of critiques of the jetpack originally was that there was no independent jetpack control for you to gain height or velocity in a situation. It was originally just used as a double jump and a kind of a hover, especially when you aim down the sight. So, what's squeaking? Now when a player presses LB, the character gains height and gains velocity in a certain direction. It helps with kind of strafing, and it also helps with traversal as well, to reach a ledge that the player previously couldn't. So that is everything that we've included now in our February update. Please do get in touch with us once you've downloaded and tried out the build. Let us know what you think of the changes, and more importantly, let us know what you want to see in the future. If you have any ideas on characters and weapons, movement and abilities, we really want to get your feedback and implement it into the game. For the March update, we're now working on a number of things. We're implementing 2 new characters that Chris is working on, which we're very excited about. Brad's priority for the next week is to finish the first map up to a certain standard, and then me and him will work on the second map together. We really want to add a bit of variety in the map size, the map density. We want to play around with the play style we implement from map to map. So we'll be working on the second, well, it'll be the 3rd map that we work on, but the second one that will be implemented into the game. Tanner's priority, our programmer this month, is tighten up the controls, working on player feedback a little bit more. We've implemented some things into February's update where we give a little bit more feedback to the player. A lot of players were asking for feedback when they were hit, when they shot someone, where they were situated within a match, where they were situated within the level. So what we've tried to implement there is, well, the spectator cam kind of comes into that, giving the player a little bit more information on who they're against, who they've been killed by, but also we want to give them a little bit more feedback on.
Opening is fine, but as soon as you go to close it, that's when it squeaks. Open. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Close.
Still makes noise, Brad.
No, but open.
This month we'll be prioritising character abilities, tightening up the mechanics that we've already got, and kind of securing that core gameplay loop. We're going to start introducing mid-match objectives as well, to see if it changes the dynamic of play. So the February update is out now on our itch.io page. Go over, download it, give it a go, let us know what you think. And yeah, we're looking forward to the next month. We're going full steam ahead now with a new project, and it just runs a lot smoother now. It's a lot less cluttered. So all of the links, as always, will be in the description below. Like I said, always just interact with us, come and have a conversation with us, and Yeah, busy week, busy month. So, see you in a bit. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. I'd already recorded that twice, but the first time the mic cut out. So if there's anything I missed out, please do let me know, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.